live.
Yay!
Button will appear after some point.
On Saturday night.
There is
I'm
barely
seeing a lot
anybody
of-
here.
Dear God, what the fuck?
There's barely anybody here.
What do you mean by that, Squirrel?
What's new,
Check
Squirrel?
the chat. Check the chat.
Buttercup.
Yeah, the
Switch
button's not
chat.
up yet.
Notice that there are 15 people in the other chat.
I have no idea which is the other chat.
It'll be fine.
Well, let me lower
Alleys.
the 1500 and...
Ah.
It says nobody's streaming right now.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
he
been like
Well,
1 minute!
He just
Well-
started.
When I say
No, no, I,
Restarting here.
someone
when
said
I say hit
Alucard.
the switch chat button, I mean the button with the words switch chat on it. That's a button that Sash added that makes you, it lets you switch chats.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I think it's connected to Loggerbot. So.
Yep.
Wait, I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Okay, we
Yeah,
have the
any
Moogle
chat that
Masters,
still has
50.
Loggerbot active will be able to be enabled.
Which
Mhm.
basically just means there has to
Which
be a
basically
person.
means that there are more
Zeta.
than 2 people there.
I think it just means one person, actually.
Nope.
Two. Loggerbot only shows up in a channel if there are 2 people in it.
Ah, okay.
What?
No.
Okay.
Is he even online?
I think she had to go to... I think she was tired, wasn't she?
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm the first person here. Good job.
Hey, look, now there's lots of people here, like Purple, and Candrus, and Val, and Vernon, and Arklon, and Beld, and Loggerbot.
So you need to
What
go
a big
to,
audience for us.
What?
You need to go to
Go back to
Foul-
sleep, Sophie. You're not
No.
on for another 20 pages.
20
Well,
pages.
what's Arklon trying to say to me?
I'm trying to say something to you.
Do recall that now I'm going to start. Now that we are live, it is time to read What Did We Get Stuck in Our Rectums for the year 2012.
Yay, I guess.
I suppose I will be back.
And Mario will just sit this one out.
As always, it's sorted by orifice working south. So we start with the ear. So number 1, I've had this before, but we yet again have a key. Then we
Hi,
have
Gerald.
then we have a button.
We need to go to Fowler's chat to be caught up with the sound, right?
You need to go to Foul Stream to be caught up with the sound.
I am
Yeah,
there.
to
but
have
I'm
less
only
of a
getting
delay,
pictures
go to
of space.
hitbox.tv/Foul1. And I will open that as well so I can see approximately what timing you guys are seeing it.
Weird, I'm only getting your picture.
It seems to be streaming just fine for me.
Yeah, I'm
I
hearing
see
sound.
a
Everything's
save
fine
point
here.
and Mario hiding from the orifice stories.
Yep. So, as I was saying, the first
They want
thing...
you to join.
So, after button, we have something a little bit more unusual.
They miss you.
We have hot wax.
Hot
Wow.
wax.
Yes, this is the ear, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Strangely enough, I have heard of people doing that as like a form of earwax removal.
That's supposed
That
to
sounds
be.
Put wax in
supposed
your
to be-
ear to get rid of wax.
Yeah, that
They
totally
got that
works.
Wait, no.
confused. It's supposed to be
I think I
warm
didn't
oil.
think up something here.
Either that
Burning.
or it was hot earwax because they were trying to get it out, but they got it sort of like wedged in there worse instead.
Or they
Now
wanted
Crystal's
permanent
having this
earplugs.
problem.
Maybe.
Now Crystal's having this problem when she can't join.
Oh, well.
Well, it's getting to be a bit of a problem when everybody has trouble joining one after the other.
Meh. Yeah.
She probably wouldn't want to
What
be
are we
around for this
supposed to do
anyway.
about it, Squirrel?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fix Skype. I'm sorry, guys.
Dang it, Sal. You had one job.
No, I have 5 apparently.
Let's see if I can add her.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that was
we
that
finally
was
got
all
the
needed.
avatar.
There you
There's
are.
just a time we are only on the ears.
Yep.
We will get to the butts later.
Yes.
Well, let's get this over with. Go continue.
So anyway, so next we have a plastic dart.
I
Ow.
like to come here.
I have no idea
I
what.
don't know why you came here.
That avatar is amazing, Moogle.
What avatar?
The Moogle Masters.
Oh god, is that
Carl.
Yeah,
Oh,
Carl as Princess Bubblegum?
oh my God!
that's that. Why did they come here?
Oh, come on, don't be negative.
I wonder why they came here.
I don't know why you can't hear.
I mean,
Next.
For the
I,
ages.
here.
Next we have a piece of paper stuck in the ear.
That's not very
Oh, that's
interesting.
kinda-
I've gotten paper stuck in my ear too.
And
That's
then we
kinda
have a phrase, which is toothpick and then hairpin.
I'm
I
guessing
guess
they
they
got a
tried-
toothpick stuck and tried to get
Yeah.
it out with the hairpin.
I would hope.
Well, that's a fail.
Next we have wood.
Tweezers, people. You have tweezers.
It does not explain how big the wood
very
was,
expensive.
what sort of wood, just says wood.
Maybe
Somebody
it's
got
expensive.
wood in
Yes.
their ear.
Next we have a screwdriver.
Ow! Wouldn't
How'd
that
you get a
kill?
How do you
Well-
get that stuck in your ear?
That would rupture the tympanic membrane. So in other words, they're not going to be able to, hear anymore out of that ear.
It depends on how deep they got it. They could have just gotten the head of it if it's a Phillips wide
Yeah.
Someone had a run-in with Jason
or a
fucking Voorhees.
flathead.
Next we
or Bob the
have
Builder in a bad mood.
a plastic drinking straw,
Okay, I can see that.
I've heard of that.
an eraser.
How?
They get stuck everywhere.
Yes, we've had erasers a lot.
I think we have double check.
Don't scratch your ear
I
with
think
it.
we might have gotten them in every orifice now.
I
I
think
think
probably.
people forget that erasers come out of the top of the pencil very easily.
Yeah.
Well, what if it was like
Oh,
one
I
of
thought you
those
were talking
little,
about those big
like-
chalkboards.
Yeah, you could be like, I got
No, not a
like-
chalkboard eraser. I don't think you could fit that in the ear.
those little rubbery end pieces that you can
I'm
stick
so
on
happy I
pencils
came
that the
here.
erasers come worn down on to
Yeah.
See, back in
lengthen,
ancient times, we
lengthen
used
the
these
life of
devices
your
called
pencil.
number two
You
pencils.
get more value out of your
Number
money.
two
I
pencil.
know, I use pencils.
What's that?
Next we have a fly.
That would have
Is
sucked.
it like an insect?
Yes,
would
I
suck.
assume the insect type fly.
That would be even worse if it was actually alive still,
Do you
too.
hear it?
fuck.
Does anyone hear a
My
buzzing
guess is it
sound?
was still alive.
Right in your
Or is
ear.
it just me?
What?
Does anyone hear a buzzing sound?
I've heard
Next
plenty
we
of
have
stories.
somehow a rubber band, which I don't see how you got that in there. They don't really, but
Well,
I
the-
guess that sort of makes sense. And finally, knife.
What?
Ow.
What?
It just says knife.
What?
I suppose technically if somebody came and stabbed you in the ear with a knife, there is a fair chance that you could not die and have it stuck in there and have to go to a
Probably.
hospital while
Yeah.
he goes to the police station.
Well, maybe they were trying to give themselves their own pierced ears.
Yeah, totally.
And
So-
then he did a terrible job.
Next
Why
we
not do
have
that with a needle?
Because people aren't that bright.
It hurts.
Gotta be hardcore, squirrel.
so next we have the nose, and I don't understand how this managed to occur. Dixie cup.
Or use.
A Dixie cup.
Yes, in the nose.
How does
Some-
that
Maybe they
make
rolled
sense?
it up.
Maybe, but that still seems very big.
Maybe he was taking a bet and being like, "Hey man, snort this," and just handed him a beer shot, and he just shoved the whole thing up in there.
I don't think so.
That would make him drown.
Next we have hair beret.
No, we're just on
Brett.
Skype here, Moogle.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
Skype and Beld uses OBS to stream and record.
Yeah. So, hair beret, I don't know how that managed to get stuck in your nose, but okay.
Okay, that's enough ice cream. Mm.
Next we have a phrase, quote, 2 kitchen magnets in each nostril, unquote.
2 in each, so 4 altogether.
Yeah, apparently.
Kitchen magnets.
Yeah.
So you probably clamped their bridge shut, like the inside of your bridge,
Presumably.
nostril lining.
Well,
I'm gonna
glad
try
they-
this
I'm
chocolate
glad they
milk stout
specified.
again. So if I get a little tipsy during the stream, I apologize in advance.
I'm glad they
Okay.
specified it was a kitchen magnet.
Yeah. I assumed the reason for specifying that was to make it clear that they were the little circular things.
Or they could have been the little
they
ABC
circular?
ones. You give the little kids to spell shit out on the
Maybe.
fridge.
Next we have
And
coloring
remove select
pencil.
letters so they don't put stuff like
I was
poop
going to
and fuck.
assume it was one of those giant horseshoe magnets.
Yeah.
Pick and spell? I remember those things.
Yeah. So next we have a coloring pencil. Which I like how they felt the need to specify that it was a coloring pencil as opposed to any other type of pencil.
Different chemical
That's the shit,
compound.
they're artistic.
Yes.
Next we have a nickel, which is kind of low in terms of ambition because I'm pretty sure we've had a quarter in a previous one of these.
I want to see a Morgan silver dollar in one of these.
Yes. Next we
That
have
or a Sacagawea gold dollar.
that's
Those
not
aren't
that
that
big.
The Morgans are bigger.
The
Actually,
Sacagawea is
half
no
dollar,
really
That's
not
the big one.
the Sacagawea is about the same size as the quarter, so it wouldn't really
Yeah.
be impressive.
How about a whole roll of
Well, I think I've seen some vending machines that couldn't tell the difference.
Just roll
because
up
they
a
were very
$100
poor
bill
caliber.
and shove that
Well,
up
they're
your
not hard to
nose.
tell the difference between. I'm just mean in terms of sticking it up your nose.
No, I mean vending machines, just the same size.
Oh,
Yeah,
vending
anyway.
machine won't fit up your nose.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it won't.
Next
have
we
the
have wad of
You'd have-
toilet tissue,
Someone was trying to stop a bloody nose.
presumably.
Possibly, yeah.
That's probably
got
the
stuck.
least.
Or had a very itchy booger stuck way up high, and they're like,
Maybe.
That's probably the.
Try to-
Yeah, the
least-
wad of toilet
try to
tissue
like
makes the most
rotor it out with
sense.
some rolled up tissue.
I'm
Next we
surprised
have
No.
Mardi Gras bead.
No background music, please.
Huh? What?
I
What's
don't know
that?
how a Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras
Right,
beads
beads.
are they're
Those
handed
things
out little bead necklaces handed out
Yeah.
during Mardi Gras, especially in places like New Orleans, in exchange for women flashing their tits usually.
Oh.
Next we have
The more you know.
next we have small toy. No further
What kind
details
of
about what
toy?
sort of toy, just
So,
small
was this
toy.
a
No
kid that did it or an
A
adult?
small one.
Hmm.
As opposed
this a
to
kid?
a large adult toy.
Oh god.
I'm
no,
sure
no,
we've.
no,
wi-
no.
I'm sure we'll get one of those some point.
Maybe it was a small adult toy.
That's gonna be ambitious to get up your nose.
Next we have piece of plastic hanger.
Someone was trying to itch themselves with a hanger.
Or late abortion on themselves.
Next we
On
have
their brain.
pickup stick. I don't know why or how, but pickup stick.
There
I
we
guess
go.
he's trying to play pickup
Are
sticks
those
with
one of
his
those
nose.
magnet things, or?
But no, the game, like from the game pickup sticks, I assume.
Oh,
Usually
About
these
the
colored
size- They're about the
sticks.
size of a wooden.
I never
matchstick.
actually played that game.
They're like the size of a large wooden match.
Like the kind you'd start a campfire with.
Yeah.
Chocolate stout is a very different flavor.
Next we have something where I think I can safely say this trick did not work. BB pellets while trying a magic trick.
Nope.
Yeah, I'd say that
no.
trick did not work
No.
correctly.
Just no.
Whatever happened to little cups and balls?
I don't think. Well, we already had the
At
Dixie
least it
cup.
wasn't a dove.
We already had the Dixie cup stuck up the nose, so maybe that was also part of the same trick.
Where
Hey,
did
guys.
your watch go? I'm gonna
You
have to
want
go
to
to
see
the
a
hospital.
magic trick?
Next we have a screw.
Ta-da! The pencil is gone.
You want to see a magic trick?
Ta-da!
Then we have a sticker.
Sticker.
Did you say Snickers?
Sticker or
Sticker.
snicker?
Sticker, like the thing you would
Oh.
stick onto a thing.
Snicker would
Now
have
what
been much
type?
better.
Next we have a crucifix.
Well, I'm
No, that's
pretty sure-
ambitious.
I don't
not,
think it was
not
a
a cross,
big one.
but a crucifix with Jesus on it and everything.
I assume
Oh,
so, yes.
God.
Why?
They're trying to banish all that ungodly snot in their nose.
Yep.
He was obviously performing an exorcism on his nose.
I must get rid of this head cold.
The power of Christ compels you, foul mucus.
Yes.
Uh,
Next, we have a
This
battery.
nos is clean. A battery.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've had that before.
Yeah,
actually.
we've had the battery before.
Yeah, we've had AA and AAA.
Yeah.
I think.
Then
Well,
we
well, I-
have.
Say this.
Be a
I mean, actually say
man.
this.
Use a D cell.
Paramedics
Oh,
Yeah.
on that day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
use
where
a car
that's for the
battery.
truly ambitious person. If you want to go to the hospital in style, get a D cell stuck up your nose.
But yeah,
Got a
I
full
have to say
car
this
battery.
much about the paramedics who took care of this fella, that they definitely found Jesus in an unlikely place.
Okay.
Moving on.
Next, we have a toy diamond.
Excuse me.
So,
don't
like
know.
one of those
oh.
plastic
Wait, I don't
gems
really.
you use troll
It's
games.
just a toy diamond, so who really cares?
Yeah, at
Now, if it
least
was a
it
real
wasn't-
diamond,
yeah.
then
And finally, we have a phrase. Quote, a penny or popcorn in nose. Seems bothered.
What?
He doesn't know?
Popcorn and nose?
A penny or popcorn in nose.
That's-
Seems bothered is the phrase.
Penny or popcorn? How do you not know the difference?
Maybe
Right up
the-
there in your sinus cavity, you should have
Did he
some
pass
taste
the-
of it.
Maybe the
That's
stuff
how
being
drunk
stuck up
and
his
had
nose
people-
meant that he couldn't speak clearly, and so the nurse was writing down whatever they felt were trying to figure out what he was saying.
Popcorn doesn't sound even close to penny.
did he pass out and have his friends shove stuff up his nostrils?
I don't know. They just say a penny or popcorn in nose.
I shoved something up your nose, and it starts with a P. Guess what
I
it
wasn't
is?
asking you
And
specifically.
you win the prize.
Maybe they put penny up one nostril and popcorn came out the other. I don't know.
Next, we have the throat.
So
We have
someone tried
had
to
dice up
joke?
the nose. They didn't specify how many sides, though.
Yeah. I'm hoping it was a D100, personally.
Just one of the big baseball-sized ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Now for the throat. Go for the
So-
joke.
Lemon
was choking.
seed.
Lemon what?
Lemon seed.
Oh, okay.
That's fairly
Seed in the throat. You know, that's you eat
Makes
something,
sense.
you choke. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sensible.
Oh, you better
That's
get
not
that out.
unusual
Might-
at
might
all.
start
Yeah.
growing.
That's very normal.
Next, we
that
have.
would be-
This is a little less normal. Maxi pad.
What's that?
Why was
Someone-
someone trying
Was
to eat a
someone
maxi
bleeding in
pad?
their throat and trying to stop the bleeding?
How? I don't fucking know.
Either that, or he got really excited with his first girl and didn't clear the way
God.
first.
I really hope it wasn't a used maxi pad.
It doesn't say. So I'm going to guess it was
He
used.
used it to the max.
Oh god.
Next, we have a checker. So
Okay.
one of the game checker pieces.
Probably a kid did this.
Yeah.
But you do
I'm
it.
guessing it's one of the game
Uh,
pieces and not one of the auto repair stores.
Yes.
King me.
Beld.
Hmm?
Question. Does it
What?
What?
actually...
Are there
it's in the
pictures?
intensive
You're cutting
care?
off.
Broke
squirrel.
off totally, so I have no idea what that question was.
You started off, does it, and then
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it specify the age of the patients?
No, it has. There is no information about the patients of any kind.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Squirrel, you can assume they're children mostly.
Yeah.
or elderly, if it makes you feel better that way.
Yeah.
No.
Next, we
retarded.
have a thimble.
Okay, an old housewife was basically working with a thimble, had to really itch it, and so didn't bother to take off the thimble. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to
Had
it.
to itch her throat?
We're not
talking
on
about
nose
the throat
anymore.
now, Squirrel. We're beyond the nose.
Yeah, we're on the throat now. Next, we have a
I'm guessing
thumbtack.
somebody was working on sewing and then decided to taste some peanut butter and didn't realize they were sampling with the finger that had the thimble.
Yes.
I'm
Next,
gonna
we
assume it was someone saying, "Look how many thimbles I can shove in my mouth."
next we have
That
a
works too.
yes, and next we have a thumbtack.
Ow.
Hey, look how many thumbtacks I can.
No, I don't think anybody has ever said that.
What?
For that, I'm guessing they were working on putting up posters or something.
Yeah.
One dropped and they sucked in air right as it went in.
Or they were doing like the thing where they hold the tacks in their mouth while
Let
they
me
put them in.
push a thumbtack right
Oh,
above
that's a
me
good
with my
point.
mouth wide open.
I have-
Oh,
I have
slipped.
done-
Val made a good point there. It was sometimes people hold tacks in between their lips when they're putting up something.
I've done that
And
before.
Got
somebody
scared,
comes right
so-
behind them and
Exactly.
right on the back.
Yep. Next we have a butterfly.
What?
Butterflies in the gut. Literally.
Next-
Butterflies in the gut.
Next we have a plastic toy gun. I
Like
don't.
a Star Wars plastic?
It does not say, Squirrel. I read the entire phrase with all
That's
information that you
No,
have.
an airsoft gun. That's a toy gun.
A throat-sized toy gun.
Yes.
For
That's
ages
not
3
how
and
you. That's not how you disarm someone.
Yes. No, it would be a disarm if you had a plastic toy arm. Clearly.
Well, maybe it was like a G.I. Joe gun.
Maybe. Next we have a staple.
Ow.
Or are they trying to remove it with their teeth?
I don't know.
Probably.
I imagine the internal hemorrhaging that would happen from having these things pierce your throat.
Next we have a keychain ring. Somehow.
Enough.
Huh?
Again, these sound like things like they were holding in their mouth and then suddenly they had to open their mouth and breathe in heavily.
And
Like
this
they
is
were
one where
scared or
do
something.
not try holding this in your mouth if you're going to do that. Nail.
Ah.
No, no.
I certainly hope it went down the nice
no.
way.
And finally we have model
Nailed it.
toy airplane.
That
Model
sounds
toy
like a retarded
airplane.
kid.
Yes.
Seriously?
And
Maybe it was one of those kids who, when the mother was feeding him a younger, she's helping the hanger for the airplane, and it kind of left a negative impact on him as he
Not
got
the
Yeah.
three sad onions.
It's
next
sword
we
new heart.
have the what is probably one of the better organs for this sort of thing. We have the penis.
No, no.
Good.
Let's get.
Nobody gets anything stuck in their belly button.
I like the word
Yeah, we never seem to get a
thistle.
belly button here.
Can't we skip the penis?
No, we cannot
Please.
skip the penis.
Oh, come on, Arklon. You
We
can't
won't have
skip
none of
the
this sexist
penis.
talk here.
Next,
Penis
so
gets every bit as much attention as the vagina.
yes. So number one, we have a spoon.
Yep.
How?
Challenging. Challenging.
How?
I'm guessing the handle end.
I would hope.
I don't want
That's
to.
I guess the other end.
I don't want to think about it.
I don't.
This sounds like someone was
You
trying to
need
cause himself pain on purpose.
Next, we have a plastic zip tie.
For some of these, you imagine
Ooh,
when they go to
kinky.
pee afterwards, it just sounds like a hose draining.
Kinky.
Next, we have forks.
Go
Plural.
fuck yourself.
Plural.
Yes, plural forks.
What does
Forks?
Plural,
Yes,
plural mean
multiple
again?
forks.
That means more than one, Evie.
Yes.
Oh.
How many? Does it specify how many?
No,
No.
I tell you every bit of information that I have.
27.
Okay.
If it's 27, then please don't be
They were
little.
trying to gouge their
Boyfriend
penis like they
put
gouged
27
the
forks in his dick.
Next,
They're
we
going to
have
have sex, and they don't have any condoms. They've got to gouge out all the sperm.
Oh boy.
next we have ornament.
Yep.
Like Christmas ornaments?
I don't know. It just
not
says ornament.
that kind.
It's a festive penis.
The
It's
glitter,
a Bugatti
man.
Veyron hood ornament.
That glitter will never come out. I'm certain.
Next we have, in quotes, piece of timber.
They couldn't just say wood.
No, I assume they said piece of timber because they wanted to imply how the size.
The splinters! Ow!
When you see a hole in a tree stump, don't. Just don't.
Next we have a pen.
Wait,
Don't say no, Val.
I've been gone for like
Yeah.
We have a
15 minutes.
pen.
Are you
Oh,
guys
were
seriously
they
still
trying to
talking about
say
this?
We're on the
Yes,
best
this
part,
is a pen in
Candace.
the pee hole.
We're on the penis, and we just had a
Then
piece
they
of
could say
timber
the
up
pen
there.
is mightier than the penis.
How many? How many more orifices?
We still have vagina
are left
and anus
this?
after this.
How many?
Drunk.
Two more.
after this.
Up there.
So
Two
let's
holes, that
continue.
is.
Okay, I'll be back in another 7 minutes then.
Okay, so we
I
have
want to make it 10.
so we had a
Okay.
pen, and finally we have soda can pop top.
Ow! These things are wide.
Are these people stupid?
I would assume yes.
They sound
That's
a little,
like-
they sound
that's
like
like
they might be a
3/4 of
little
an
bit
inch wide.
stupid. Yes.
And that's it.
And lots of serrated metal edges.
I assume they mean like the little pop top of a soda can.
Yeah, but that's still
Yeah.
serrated metal edges. Have you ever run your fingers along those things? They're sharp.
Yeah, but at least it's not 3/4 of an inch
Most of
wide.
these things have been pretty sharp.
Yeah, and that is actually it for the penis in this one, mercifully.
Thank God.
So we can move on to the
All right,
vagina.
Venus, take a bow and don't let the balls hit you on the way out.
Yes.
Don't get
And
caught in the
hopefully-
doorway.
Let's just hope it doesn't drop off from all the
So
things.
finally we are on to the vagina.
Yay, my favorite hole.
So number 1,
Are
bedpost.
You got that stuck?
Oh, man, that just...
she was drunk or high off her ass.
Yep.
Wow.
Next, we have, in quotes, was dared to put a cosmetics bottle in vagina.
I'm guessing she took the dare.
Yeah. Next, we have
Did she?
toy microphone stand.
Okay.
That's not how you. That's not how you
That
find
is
out.
not
if
how
you're-
you play with sing-along Barbie.
Next,
gonna
we
say-
have spoon. So we had a spoon in the dick and spoon in the vagina.
I wonder if they'll make a good couple.
Neither of these are how you spoon with someone, by the way.
That or we both be completely sterilized from their stupidity.
Now, just,
I don't
just-
think the
see
spoon
now,
in the
just
vagina
as
is going to
a
sterilize.
public
Vagina
service,
could do
that's
wide
not the
end.
proper use of a spoon.
I'm still wondering why the people even do
Maybe
this.
they could get together and spoon.
Yes. Okay, now we have at least one that does actually make sense. Cock
Does
ring that
actually make
became dislodged.
What?
What?
Cock ring that became dislodged.
We had that before.
Yeah.
That's
Well, it
funny,
happens
'cause I thought-
apparently more than once.
Again.
I thought he said just cock that came dislodged.
No, I did not say that.
What?
You have leprosy, dude.
It's
Stop doing it.
interchangeable.
Oh shit, baby! It came off.
Let me get
What,
the
the
bigger
condom?
one.
No.
Alright, let me go get the bigger one. He'll probably like that.
Next we have metal bar.
Oh.
And then we have two
What
sponges.
kind of metal?
Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
Does it say?
I'm guessing heavy.
Obvious.
Sorry, what was that last one, Mel?
Two sponges.
2 sponges.
Yeah, so after the first one got sucked, they said, oh, hey, it must have gotten lost. Let me shove another one
I
up there.
know. We'll use another sponge to suck up the first one.
SpongeBob got some action.
Or were they meaning the contraceptive tool?
I don't know, it just says sponges.
Well, I don't expect you.
I found a friend.
When I'm asking hypothetically. I don't actually expect you to know.
Don't ruin my childhood, man.
Yeah, it's like that Han's hand tries to help SpongeBob out. but
Next we
using a
have
pad.
piece of basketball shorts.
Piece of basketball. What?
Shorts.
Short.
Shorts.
Yes.
That's one hell of a wedgie.
Next we have sewing needles, plural.
Oh.
And
Sewing.
Yes, sewing.
Not knitting.
Nope, not knitting this time. This is sewing. And it's not just one, because last week we had just one of them. Now we have plural.
Maybe she was doing some really awful S&M stuff, and they
don't do your own piercing, folks.
Why is this happening to me?
Next we
It's not
have...
happening to you.
Yes,
hope
thank
not.
God it's not.
Nothing. It holds.
Like, utter shit.
Next we have another phrase, quote, patient states she slipped and fell onto a toy truck while cleaning. Yep. Yep.
And she just happened to be totally naked while cleaning.
Yep.
She was
Yep.
cleaning without pants on?
Apparently.
I mean, isn't that how you clean, Val?
Everyone who does
I just slipped and I fell right into the back of this couch that had a hole carved out into it.
I vacuum nude all the time.
Next we have hairspray cap.
I just slipped and fell into the tailpipe of my neighbor's car.
Ow.
So yeah, next we have a hairspray cap.
Again, ow.
Must have been a very interesting shaped one.
I don't know.
I'm not
At least the
asking.
bottle.
What's
Next we have a tub stopper.
That was before, too.
Ladies, dildos, they like cost $10. They're not that
And
expensive.
and now we have a phrase which I really hope doesn't indicate worse things. We have quote 12-year-old female going through mom's drawer found penis-shaped pleasure item experimenting putting in her vagina couldn't get out. End quote.
I was about to.
Well, that is
You started.
awful.
Okay, you started to read the.
At
good
least
thing it
it's
wasn't
at least it's a
12-year-old
thing going
girl.
in the right orifice.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
And, and
You
good
can always
thing it
do what
wasn't.
Candace does and just leave for a while.
People worry about kids finding their parents' gun. They need to worry about them finding their parents' dildos. That's obviously more dangerous.
No,
That
I
must
really
have been
wouldn't
an
say that.
interesting
I
idea for the kid.
And
Like, think
next
about
we
going to the
have-
emergency room.
And next we have rectum.
I'm still wondering
Goody.
if you are.
Okay.
Hi, Tiger.
Oh,
Number
none of these
one.
start with 12-year-old girl.
Oh, me
No,
too.
none of these start with 12-year-old girl.
Thank goodness.
So next we have number one, French bread.
Louise.
That's not what they mean by dropping a loaf.
Oh my god, what?
A loaf of French bread, I assume.
Hey, I don't want to know what they were doing in that bread anime.
He wanted a taste of the French, that's all.
Up the ass.
Yes.
This is not how the French do it.
How do you know? There might be a thing.
Hey, why do you think they make it so long?
Oh. He's going the wrong way of buttering his toast.
Oh God, hardcore.
You're using a different kind of butter in that case.
Next we have hand wrench.
What?
Hand wrench.
What
Yeah,
is
hand
that?
wrench. I assume it means a wrench sized for a hand as opposed to like a giant pipe wrench.
Enjoy your
The
toxins.
giant one would have been more interesting.
Next we have a
You're right,
cigarette lighter.
girl. That sounds like a pretty crummy toy there.
Yeah. Next we have a cigarette lighter.
Ow.
Ah, please don't be on.
It does not say. I
I'm
would
assuming
assume
they
not.
did not light it. Actually, didn't we have this before?
I believe cigarette lighters have gotten stuck in
They
people's
all
asses
saw
multiple
that
times.
episode of South Park.
Were they trying to light farts?
I presume
That
they
was
were.
actually the movie.
Yeah, well, they all saw the movie.
Next we have crayon. Just
Crayon?
one, I assume.
Was it the brown one? I don't
I feel
expect
kind
you
of
to
sad.
actually.
I feel kind of sad. that
It
you
was
didn't hear
brown later.
Yeah.
that they-
Yeah.
that
Next
they
we
crayon-
have
some-
someone who this is why you've got to be careful what your children see. Quote, stuck toy in rectum and broke off. Saw mom insert tampon and mimicked.
Ah.
Oh my god! I thought we humans were smarter than this.
I would
Kid.
assume it was a kid of like
You
3.
assume too much.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't a 13-year or a 15-year-old boy that saw mom do that.
It was a 45-year-old.
I thought
Next we have vial of bath salts.
They were trying to get high.
Ugh.
Actual bath salts don't do that.
Yes. Next we have artificial Christmas tree branch.
Oh.
Ow, ow, and ow.
Ow!
Next we have a drumstick.
Again?
Yeah, well, I guess this was the other one.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
greasy.
Or maybe
I
this one is
guess.
a chicken leg.
It could be. It just says drumstick. It doesn't say anything else.
Well,
Is
Next
it
we
2
have
words or 1?
next we have a series of 5 different ones that are all bottles.
Oh god.
We start off with a vinegar bottle.
Uh-huh.
Then we have a lotion bottle.
Those two don't mix.
Then we have a mouthwash bottle.
I guess they wanted to freshen up.
Then we have a shampoo bottle. And
That's
finally
not
we
how you
have
clean.
and finally we have a baby bottle.
Oh, now you see, that's just underage right there. You're gonna go to prison.
Oh,
And finally, for the ass,
What's the phone number for that TV show?
we have a loofah with suction cup with hook attached.
Loofah.
Loofah with
someone
suction
please
cup with
call
hook attack.
Guy
Yeah.
Woman.
And that is it for 2012.
Yay! They
Ah.
just get dumber as we go back.
Oh my god. You don't want
Now,
to
you
know.
don't want to dip and lick
You
that
don't
one,
want
Carol.
to know. You don't want to know, Christian.
Is your little sister getting interested?
No, that's my brother. She's asleep.
Also, very delayed, Trunk, but the reason why behind all this is
We
just that a couple weeks ago, Beld found these articles, and so we've been doing one each week.
Well, I technically had known about them before that point. I just
And ruined all of our minds.
Say again,
my
Beld.
mind's
I said I
perfect.
had actually been aware of them before. It's just when we started doing it for the new year, I looked up to see if there was a new one, and I said, "Oh, hey, there's a new one." I figured out, hey, I might as well go through the other ones too while we're at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've still got 2011 and 2010 to go. Not this week. I will
Oh,
note
let's do
though,
them right
Year
now.
of the loofah.
we could actually because we could at least do the 2010 because that one seems to only be the rectum. So the very first one that they did only did.
And then they said,
Um,
"Hey, we better write these down
only
for
did
the
the
other
anus.
orifices as well."
And we also have we also have from 2010 a list of just all sorts of bizarre injuries.
also Gerald
Yeah,
says he wants to try and voice act.
Okay, we can we can
No,
always
we're
use
very
more
exclusive.
people.
Hop on.
We only take the best of the best.
Yeah.
Also, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. You missed
Yeah.
tons of interesting stories, many bottles.
That's a good question. Who hosts these articles, Beld?
The
Oh.
American
I'm
Dental
working on adding
Association.
Gerald first.
to write these bloody articles.
You missed bottles and French bread.
And here's the one here was the one from 2014, which has links to the others.
The concourse. Interesting.
I have no idea what I was in the middle of last time.
The toy box, right?
Check.
These topics tend to wipe our brains of what we were doing.
I remember
Yes,
that
what
we
we
had
were doing
used
last
Lava.
Anyway, I'm going to go and do some food cooking, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
You were about to start the Shy Guys toy box, I believe.
We have a map. This tells us where to
You went
go.
in there and then you had to leave for
Hey
something.
guys, toy box.
What was you saying, Fernan?
Of it.
No, wait. You went in there and then immediately left because you just wanted to get the chapter started to do the old man favors, I believe.
Yeah, we did the old man favors.
Oh,
Also,
did we?
hi Gerald.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Gerald.
Hey,
Oh.
Gerald.
Hi, Gerald.
Hey, Gerald.
You know, we've actually covered most of the map here. We got this little ice place that we haven't been, and there's like some plains up there, an island. Things
I think
in the
eventually,
sky,
just about
Yeah.
everybody from Zeta Plays is going to be on this.
Eventually, we shall cover
At least
all.
once.
So whose letters do I have? I have one to Feisty, near the entrance to Forever Forest, and a letter to the Red Yoshi Kid. I think we can go to Feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right in Toad Down.
He's the one in the little guardhouse looking thing.
He's the feisty one. Oh, that's like his name!
They should have named him that.
That's
He's really
the
not all
joke.
that feisty.
You don't have to say that's the joke, because he understood that that was the joke.
See,
know.
I was the one making the joke. That's
Okay.
Wait, what was the life?
oh, there it is, right there. Excuse me, you loud, obnoxious fellow.
Oh yeah, Gerald. We
He
You go-
doesn't like this ghost.
here. You know what? Let me send you a link for the stream you should be watching to not get the echo.
Mario, behind you!
Never mind. Squirrel got it first.
Even when Bill's
Except
not
remove the
around,
chat.
fucking get that void.
Except remove the chat.
Big toad
Ruh-roh!
No one can ever escape the Toad voice!
You shut up and continue cooking.
It's in the microwave. I can't do anything for a while.
Go back to the kitchen!
Shy Guys have been raising a ruckus all over town. But compared to Ghost, Shy Guys are nothing.
Sylphie, are you actually awake?
Paying attention. Sylphie!
Sophie, are you awake?
So,
By the way,
name's-
hi, Gerald.
Andrews, you can come back, by the way. We're done
Hi,
with the
Gerald.
back.
weirdness.
I'm here. I'm just being
And
Selfie.
Sylphie is apparently being drowned out for once.
Gerald, hi.
Hello?
Hi.
We can hear you, it's just everyone's talking over you.
The name's Ferricari. I deliver the letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on for a moment.
And here we go.
Sylphie,
Letter to
Sylphie.
Feisty.
Hey, Fox.
Here's your mail.
please.
Only 7 months late.
Another letter duly delivered. A postman's work is never done.
Especially when you're as bad as that postman.
You're very lucky that you're with me. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you'd never find any of these.
I wonder who Bootler is.
It's that ghost that scared you.
Did you get the wrong mail? It doesn't even.
Oh no! No! This is from that ghost. It says, "I'll creep up on you while you're sleeping." Boo.
Oh,
He loves scaring me.
very creepy.
You think he'll really creeping darkness along with me? I never sleep.
It's a selfie.
Get a hold of yourself, Feisty. Stand tall. Fear not. I'll be okay. Here, take this.
It's so ironic.
I'll reward you with a nice star piece
Yeah,
for
it's-
scaring me for the rest of my days.
Why didn't you give it beforehand? I could have used
You
this.
should ask him if he wants to buy any stamps for Perry.
Stamps?
Damn.
Isn't that what people at the post office always ask?
I don't know.
Uh,
Surprise butt sex from a boo.
Really?
From Aladdin? Abu, the monkey? Haha.
That's not how you spell Abu.
Yeah, but that's how you say Abu. And that's what makes it a joke.
Gerald, feel free to say words.
Yeah.
We lost Arklon.
No!
Also,
What?
Gerald, you're quite
Oh,
faint, I
damn
think.
it.
Yeah, you're my wife. Not the dying.
I'll try messing with my mic volume.
That's what I had to. That's what I had to do like an hour ago. So
Okay,
What kind of mic do you have there, Gerald?
The Super
on
Mario Sunshine logos?
It's a headset from Best Buy. I can't remember. It was
So, a cheap
a
one.
Best Buy brand, I think. I can't remember.
Wait, a Best
Well,
Buy
there's
brand.
your problem.
Oh, man.
Here, go to your go to your recording devices and change the level of
Okay,
sensitivity.
so that way we go to the red, which is right there on the map. And this way goes to the pink.
Go to the pink.
Let's talk to this
My
guy. Hey.
mic volume settings are already at max.
Damn.
It's a very
And I
weak
just
microphone, man.
realized.
It wasn't all that great.
What about on Skype? Is it set to max on Skype?
I believe they're linked.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you
Oh,
can
dear.
tell it not to link them.
Folks, the reason that Lily will not be joining us tonight is she is headed to the hospital. She has appendicitis.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no!
God.
That sucks. I
That's
wish
the
her a
one
quick
there.
recovery.
Hopefully.
Chris.
That. And lots of rest.
Oh.
This will have a different Toad voice than normal.
Let's make Archelon do it.
He's not
Do you
here.
need the one there in Toad Town, Crunk? Now that's Chet Rippo.
Okay, we have a drunk Toad.
How do you imagine
Nice. It's
I can
nice
set
working
which
at
way I
Blue
go.
Station.
Wee. This is fun. I could do this all day. But I won't.
And then Fowl did it all day.
I can't go talk to the yellow Toad who is sitting there. What
Sleep.
the hell is
And-
he doing?
Just put a just put like a little screen with black background and text there in the middle of the call, edited in, and put like 1 year later in the middle of that sentence.
That's too much
Okay,
work for
so-
I get those screen wipes from
I
those
could go
Zelda
left.
CDI games where it's like 3 months later.
Yeah.
Later. So much later that the old narrator got tired and they had to hire a new one.
I don't know what that's from.
Left or right?
offhand.
Let's go left.
I feel like I should
SpongeBob.
be. Oh,
So we have blocks.
it sounded familiar, but I couldn't quite place
There's
it.
a Shy Guy.
Shy Guy, you can't get up here. You're too short.
And because we're missing Gandhi, we can't have a Shy Guy voice.
Yeah, pretty much, Crunk. Chet Rippo doesn't sell anything. You can pay him to shuffle your points around. Basically, he will add 5 points to one thing, either HV, BP, or FB, and remove it from all others. Also, this is a Shy Guy. They're ne'er-do-wells. Big time
Actually, he
rascals.
he put 10 points into it because he doesn't actually remove any of your level up bonuses. He just moves them.
Max HV 7, attack power 2, defense power is 0.
I should test that.
They occasionally do acrobatic attacks that have an attack power of 3. Who knows
that's
lies
actually
in the
pretty
hearts of these troublemakers? I guess
Shadow
they
knows.
but they're pretty small time.
Oh, you're calling small time, bitch.
Small time Shy Guys. Alright, let's do a bit of experimenting with their timing.
Seriously? What?
Wow.
Except random because fuck you.
Wait, what? Okay.
Archelon, we hear you. I think.
Yeah, I'm here.
Some kind
There
of
we go.
fan running behind
A
you.
little later than I first kind of looks. But
I don't have a fan on.
Ah, son of a bitch.
They make the same disappointed sound that the bandits do, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, the bandits are kind of related to Shy Guys. They're wearing masks. Oh,
Bandit's
I was
just
expecting him to try
kinda
jumping
shy.
again.
Gotcha, son of a bitch.
I don't imagine Shy Guys talking like, assholes.
Yeah.
I remember Gandhi made them
I
like
don't know,
that.
shy?
Of course, we
That
know
wasn't a
Snippets
shy
talk
guy,
like-
that was a specific shy guy that Fernan wrote to be an asshole.
Just about
Of course,
everybody
from
he
the
wrote
last
was an
Mario
asshole.
game, we know what Sniffets sound like.
Yeah, I got more coins.
Hey, Gizmo wasn't an asshole.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was!
He was misunderstood.
We misunderstood just how much of an asshole he was.
Everybody Fernan wrote was either an asshole. Everybody that Fernan wrote was either an
That's a
asshole
bit dangerous.
or just annoying.
Okay, so who wants to voice Gray Shy Guy here?
I'll do it.
Go for it.
Okay, go for it.
Am I still really quiet?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah, but you're a little bit...
It's a little bit
still
louder
hear
now.
Move your mic closer to your mouth if you can, I guess.
What do
I
you?
can't move it any closer than it already is.
Sit up straight and speak from the diaphragm.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try a different head.
We'll try a different head.
Hey,
Maybe
it
he'll
could
come
be
back
a
as a
diff-
blonde.
it could-
I don't know.
He could be Mombi from Return of Oz.
I was just thinking that.
That or it could be a good head of, different head of beer.
Maybe the next head he tries to have a louder voice. Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted to be Ginger.
What?
Damn, Mombi.
Doctor Who reference.
Oh well, I haven't really seen much of that. I only saw like part of what.
There was one time after Regeneration that he said that he always wanted to try Ginger, and he's disappointed that he hasn't been one yet.
I think there was 2 times.
Oh.
Because there's another time he checks himself and he says, still not Ginger.
I
Yeah.
think it was with 10 and 11.
That is very strange.
I hope you get a Ginger
He's
one.
never been one before, he wonders
hope-
if it's a very unique experience.
I hope it happens eventually.
Can you hear me better?
Yes.
That is
Much better. Much better.
Yes.
Whatever head you chose.
Yeah, that is much better with your new head. And I'll be back because I've got more fish to cook.
Okay.
Fish.
Anyway,
by the way, so,
we continue on with this.
Scroll? Oh, enjoy the silence.
Are you waiting for confirmation, or...?
I said this line already, unless you guys didn't hear me say it.
You probably said it when everybody else was saying stuff.
Well, let me say it again then. What do you want? Get away from that treasure chest, pal.
Couldn't I just beat him up like everybody else?
And I'm back with...
Oh, hey, I get that option. Okay.
I can do
I would
whatever
not
I want.
recommend it. At least not at this point.
Why?
He's
Well,
powerful.
YOLO!
if you do want to try to fight him, make a save state on this menu.
Yeah, or else you're screwed.
Let's
Fine.
fight!
See? Don't mess with me.
Yes, I want to fight. I don't care what you say. I want to fight.
I'm Mario. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You want to fight?
me, mate.
Are you nuts? You
Yes.
don't want to mess with me. Are you sure you want to fight? What? Well, alright. I do love a challenge.
Okay, you're feeling your own.
Rest in peace, Gray Shy Guy.
Okay, well, he is boss music, I think. Yeah.
Is this the...
Here it comes, pal. Don't
I'm
say I
guessing-
didn't warn you.
I'm guessing this is
Anti-guy.
I'm guessing this is a tough fight.
Yeah, it is.
Just look at the title arc.
Oh,
Burn it.
Darn it.
So what happens when
yeah.
anti-guy comes in contact with positive guy?
They cancel each
They
other
make
out.
a normal Shy Guy, I guess. They cancel each other out.
Guy.
that or they have
This is an
particle
anti-guy.
guy.
His attacks are so intense that he's also called Deadly Guy.
Universe guy, fights triangle guy.
Wow, Squirrel. Wow. Max HP 50, attack power 10. Defense power 0.
So he's a little tough.
We already
So-
did beat a thing with 50 HP. A couple of them
But
even.
not attack power 10. I mean, I reduced
Yeah, I
2
know.
per defense, so that would be hitting with 8 per turn, killing me in 2 turns.
Good thing you can just cheese that jump attack and keep restarting until you get it. Nothing.
His
but
attack power is
jumps.
12 when he does an acrobatic attack, so dodge it.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
oh dear.
might be
Oh,
that
dear.
he's screw at this point.
Not necessarily.
This guy is for
I
real,
think with
so
Boo
you have
I
to take
could
him
do
seriously.
it. Bow. I think I could do it with bow. Oh, I have 20
yeah.
health. Okay.
Not quite as bad.
He's
So-
a decoy. The real threat is that rocking horse.
I just got to be careful then, eh?
Ew. Oh, goodness.
I got him. I got him.
Oh
So I can go 10 turns doing out of sight every turn. I'm doing 6 damage a turn. I can kill him. We got this.
no! Okay, I see how this is gonna be one.
Oh. He went before bow. Interesting.
Holy shit.
Oh no!
Yeah, yes. Pretty
And
much they-
dead. Load state time.
So we're gonna go ahead and skip the tattle.
And you just got a Shy Guy mask stuck up your nose.
But I thought the Taos wires, though.
No, it isn't.
This is the first time I've ever had an enemy stomp me.
So this charge, he does there. Huh. I guess out of sight can only be done every other turn.
Oh.
Well, that is...
That changes everything.
Yeah, now you have to think
I did not know that.
Good strategy.
You can always use a repel gem.
That's a good idea. Do I have one on me right now?
Might.
Yes. How
This is
many
the first
turns
time I've had
does
to
that
learn
last?
strategy.
This is the RPG game. It's a strategy.
Okay, bye-bye now. So many choices.
He's down to 32 now, I believe.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that
and Bo
raw-
absolutely wrecked his face.
Yeah.
Bam.
Especially when you charge her out.
I suppose out of commission now. I wonder if Lullaby would work on him. So somebody's
Worth a shot.
to breathe a little less heavily into the mic, please.
Don't please tell me you're not already asleep, Sylvie.
Don't even try to blame me, my mic is off.
Arklon, did you fall asleep?
I am not asleep.
Okay.
I'm not asleep because I'm mostly all the time quiet.
I'm just quiet.
Damn.
You're lucky if I'm quiet.
I'm also
You're never
just
quiet.
being quiet here.
Damn it.
Got the timing wrong.
Why
I
you
see.
got? Why you got?
Well, it's hard when people are talking. It really is. I use audio cues a lot.
You didn't even do it that time.
Why are you sucking?
Ow!
He just explained, Evie.
What was that crowd, that fanfare I heard?
It was some sort of
Because I got a lot of hits.
Attack.
Did you not notice the how it's basically? Oh wait, it's not this one, is it?
No, that's
No,
That
the,
is
the
the
audience is until the next game.
that's
Yeah, I was gonna say.
no. That little fanfare is just for. I think whenever any of the Shy Guy types hit you with the jump
Acrobatic
attack. Yeah.
Okay, Beld, are you still keeping track?
No, actually,
Yes.
I lost track. Sorry.
You should be getting close.
Yeah, you should be getting very close.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here to help. Hi, hey Mario. Okay, you should be good. Bye.
Ah, that's so much better.
The Shy Guy is probably like so pissed that we're cheesing him.
He's playing fair. We're just abusing everything.
It's called
Nice.
strategy.
Nice.
Ah, perfect timing.
Wow, perfect timing.
Yes.
Wow.
The key.
Yes.
Now we wreck face.
Okay. Let me see if I have enough to take him out.
Oh god.
Yep.
Not.
Oh
Wait.
We wreck face.
Hooray!
Boop.
Yeah.
no! Wow, look at this shit.
Power plus
Yeah.
increases Mario's jump and hammer attack powers by 1. Very
Equip
nice.
that shit right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is Power Plus number 2, by the way.
That is actually worth.
Oh my, that was one heck of a battle.
Since
Also-
only the one appears in the game
So I'll need to have
until the very
6.
end, just to let you know, the other way you could have gotten around that guy is later in this dungeon you will find the item that allows you to cook 2 ingredients at once at Tasty Teas, and it makes combination recipes. There is a combination recipe with, I think, the lemon and the cake mix that makes lemon candy, and if you have it in your inventory, you can give it to him and he will give you the badge without fighting.
Where's the fun in that?
Now you can kill the shit out of everything even more. And I will be back. I've got to get the fish out of the microwave.
Fish!
And I need to level up some more so I can actually use badge points for things other than power now.
Also you need heal.
Why do you think I'm leaving?
Well, that was actually a bit of a fight. That was a rather surprise. The Shy Guy. He was actually really good. Oh well,
Just
he died
named a
just the
tough
same.
guy.
died all the same.
I will watch over you all night long!
Oh God, not singing.
No. You talking is okay. It's at least, you know, okay. Do not ever, for the love of God, sing.
Don't make me look up the lyrics to "Crawling in My Skin" to actually do "Crawling in Your Ears."
Ow!
Ow.
Sing a robot unicorn song. Sing a robot unicorn song.
No. Crawling in your ears.
Ow.
I've been here for
Oh my god.
almost a year doing this, or over a year doing this with you guys.
I am behind the A.
Hey, Yellow Shy Guy's back.
I'm
Trip over your face.
still
I laugh
not
at you
used
now.
to listening to that.
Bam! Now doing 4.
Whoa.
It's pretty obvious that I'm not going to be used to listening to Toad Voice.
No. It takes some getting
There's
used to.
very,
You
very few
never-
of us that are used to listening to Toad Voice.
Ha! I now absolutely lick at the face.
Ta-da! Time to jump! Oh, he
Nope,
jumps so
it's
slowly. It's like,
Oh, poop.
Goodbye.
And dead.
Goodbye. You have mail.
What?
Goodbye. Those old emails, remember? Back when they used to talk to you?
No,
What
no,
the
I don't
heck
remember
is that?
at all. I've never
No,
heard
I
that.
don't
We got a
know.
Climb Guy. Or Jester Groove Guy. Okay!
Ooh, groovy.
No, there is actually a person in this call right now who still uses AOL because they haven't entered the 20th century yet.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
They haven't entered the
Still
90s yet.
use AOL.
They're still in the 1900s.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Arklon.
Me neither.
What?
So anyways, this is a Groove Guy. Groove Guys wear weird clothes. They're probably stage clothes. You know, performers.
Performers.
Wow.
Always dressing up like clowns and having sex in the powder
I'm
room.
not that crazy performer.
Max HP 7, attack power 2, defense power 0.
Yeah, they're like Connies, except they don't smell like cabbage. And none of them have hepatitis C.
They shake their booties to call in reinforcements. They also spin around in front of you and make you feel dizzy.
Shake, shake, shake.
Well, I guess I don't have to destroy them.
Shake your booty.
I guess I don't
You know, he's
Well,
pretty
they shake
flamboyant.
their ass
Shy
and everyone's
guy.
attracted to it.
So let's ditch him as fast as we can.
Seriously, they're pretty flamboyant for shy guys.
Agreed.
No, I live in 2015. I just live it my way. My style.
And your way is the 2000 way.
Oh, a red shy guy, but it's got the exact same information as the yellow shy guy.
My
so-
way is the Arklon way. If it was up to me, I'd be living life like it's the fucking 80s. Through the 90s.
Tonight we're gonna party.
You wouldn't be talking to us right now if you were really.
What is this that you posted that you linked?
Sylphie, are you linking porn again?
It's not more votes, is it?
No,
Okay,
it's
wait.
safe. It's safe.
Luigi and Mario.
That's exactly what I said aloud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
So, why not? Some stupid news stories.
Yay!
Yay!
Boo, I mean, yay!
This was
Florida man, Florida man.
Florida man.
I can't guarantee Florida Man, but we'll find out.
He's
Trying
He's
to
running. Oh, he's scared. Oh, look at this, guys. He's all scared. He's like, no, not my flower. It's all I have.
I'm going to take it from you, you little bitch.
So where?
My mom said I should not give my flower away to strangers.
Where in the U.S. is
Sparta? Is that the Carolinas?
Oh, apparently it's in Illinois and Tennessee and Wisconsin, and there's a lot of options here. One moment while I try and dig further, because all it says is Sparta.
Okay.
So,
Wow, look at all this stuff. We've got... Oh, is that cake mix? Is that the cake mix?
Yes.
And I'm gonna have to discard some items here. Let me use some here.
It is...
Maple syrup. Let me just drink this.
Drink an entire bottle.
The cake mix, once you get the...
Sweetness overdose.
This is the taste of Canada.
Yes, I know I need the extra that's used for the things. Yeah.
here we go. It is Sparta, New Jersey.
Okay.
So, two men were charged. Yes, 2 men were charged with driving while intoxicated after one of them crashed his BMW and then returned with the other to pour water on the road to make it look like ice caused the accident. So,
okay.
They could have stayed at home and, not gotten caught drunk driving, because they left the scene of the accident entirely without anybody knowing it was them. It was on their return that they got caught.
Idiots.
Oh, look at this. Mario, he's just like, bring it. Right. Bam. Yeah, nothing. Good try, guy.
I get to murder you now.
No, so.
At 2:46 a.m., an officer was patrolling a road when he passed a man dressed in dark clothing walking into the intersection of Sawmill Road towards the silver BMW.
You can't cruise anymore.
Parked and running in the middle of the road.
Oh, jeez, you hit max BP already?
Alright, I think it's time for some help.
Yes, health,
Get
I would
help,
say, is your second
seriously.
thing.
Because you need some help.
Okay, calculator.
Yes, I do kind of remember that this game was annoying in that it actually had a BP max limit.
Now,
was
is
one
that...
of the other things they removed in the next game.
Get back here, I want your calculator.
Yeah, the second one doesn't have that. Actually, I don't...
Now, that
I
max
think-
limit, is it the same no matter what level you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can only upgrade each stat a certain amount of times before you can't upgrade it, period. And the only way to circumnavigate that is with the HP and FP. There's the HP and FP plus badges. If you hit the limit and then equip those badges, it goes past that limit, but that's the only way to do it.
I knew it was a calculator.
The calculator-shaped object indeed was a calculator.
Come back here, I want to smash you.
Any other headlines?
Well, I wasn't even done with that headline yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, Fern.
I thought them being stupid and going back and getting caught was the whole story, but...
Well, I mean,
Sorry,
like,
Fern.
kind of is, but there's just details to fill in.
Okay.
Pretty much, when the officer found him in the back seat, there were 2 plastic 5-gallon buckets, and the total story was that he was alone, traveling along the road. He failed to stop at the intersection, crashed into the guardrail, then went to his house, which was less than a mile away. Kind of sucks to get that close to home and have an accident. And decided to, get the help of a friend. He took a different car back and brought the 5-gallon buckets. They don't know, the officer doesn't know how many trips were made, but the intersection was basically coated in black ice at the time when he found it. And let's see. Department of Public Works was called to the scene and had to dump 1/2 ton of salt to make the area safe.
Jeez.
Oh wow. Oh
So yeah,
wow.
charged with driving while intoxicated, careless driving, failure to stop at a stop sign, leaving the scene of an accident, failure to report an accident, and disorderly conduct for creating a dangerous condition.
Wow.
And yeah, all this was in hopes of being able to write off this as an ice-related accident instead of a drunk driving-related one.
There's karma for
Instead
you.
of you hit your car on something and ruin your car,
There's
nobody
only
was
two
around
words.
to ticket you, so...
There was only 2 words to describe that: epic and fail.
Epic fail!
Oh,
You failed it.
you failed the common sense test.
You failed the life test.
Please,
Try
do,
again.
do not talk. I don't want you to talk.
Well, see you later!
Goodbye. Why do I keep going back there? Why?
Oh, it's funny, I wouldn't have said anything if Squirrel didn't bring it up.
Oh, since you're walking by, yeah, I know it's a delay on my end, but since you were walking by Tasty Teas there, you should get those cake mixes baked by themselves.
Oh, shouldn't save them to combine?
Well, you can those 2 cake mixes that the Shy Guys were holding in that area. They will always respawn with them, so that's the only way to get the cake mixes in this game. So they will always there be
yeah,
more
well,
to
we're,
get.
we're forgetting one important thing there, Candace.
What?
She can't cook shit right now.
Oh, right.
Alright.
Well done.
Alright, well this other headline I have actually requires first telling the stories of 2 other headlines from the past.
It's a story of a lovely headline.
Because this is a recurring thing that I just never bothered to tell.
Okay, maybe I
other
want to put that on
instances
hold. We
of
got
this happening.
Cammy Koopa here.
Oh my.
Cammy Koopa.
Or Camilla? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Cammy.
It's Cammy.
Cammy.
Oh,
Who's
the
Cammy
deadly
again?
traps of a power mushroom.
Who was even listening to it?
I don't remember.
think that was...
Lily? That was Lily?
gas leak.
Last
Oh, yeah,
time I remember it was Lily.
Yeah, and I think the other one was, I think, Purple?
So I think
Right
it's
now,
now
I
up to
think
you.
about it this moment, the only language Lily is speaking is sedatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things will zombify you.
Well, yeah, the only way to fix that is basically surgery, so.
Yeah.
That
You're under.
sucks.
Let me
At
try
least
Cammy.
it's- At least it's a very
Okay,
well
Squirrel's
practiced
gonna do it.
procedure.
What?
Is that a dog?
What?
Barklon? Was that Barklon there? Or?
Nope, no work on.
I wonder if you guys are
Not on my end.
Or maybe somebody sneezed and doesn't want to own up to it.
Coughing a lot recently.
You should
I'll
have
do
Gerald
Cammy.
do the voice.
That means it's not me.
Okay.
Yeah, what Beld said works out. Gerald, try your best, old woman.
Okay, I'm gonna go make a corn dog, so I'm gonna be out of the room, but I still have the wireless controller with me, so just say next whenever you want me to hit A.
Okay. Alright. That works.
Yeah,
That's
Her.
an adorable cat.
Mario hates this thing, so he'll surely turn back. Next.
Next.
And just remember, there will be about a 10-second delay there.
I think that doesn't look like the sort of thing that'd bother Mario. Next. I wonder if I should really trust what Peach says.
Gee! I wonder!
Gee! Maybe I should turn back now.
No, keep trusting Peach. It's the best idea ever.
Peach is so
Peach
honest.
is totally not in cohorts with Mario.
She would never lie, especially not to, minions of her greatest enemy.
She's also an idiot.
Well, she is not, Squirrel. Quit dissing on Peach. She's lovely.
And they're all great.
Also, I'm assuming the end, so I hit A.
I might be getting a bit more delay. How long is the delay again?
10 seconds.
It ranges between 5 seconds and 15. Usually it's right in the middle.
Mine's usually 30.
Well, it doesn't matter. King Bowser ordered it. Next. And he's the boss. Next.
King Bowser is Tony Danza.
Who?
Tony Danza from Who's the Boss?
Old sitcom.
Oh, okay. There's no way I would know
Pausing while I'm still AFK, so go
I
ahead.
had never even heard of that.
You never heard of
Paging Dr. Sylphie! Paging Dr. Sylphie!
Why?
The fuck do you want?
Okay. I thought I heard
We
snoring.
want make you
My
up.
mic is
No,
still
I
off.
think that is actually... Candace kind of has a very sensitive mic when he's, relaxed, I think. At least I think that's him. It sounds like him.
Oh, sorry. Am I breathing too heavily?
Yeah, you're
It-
right.
it's picking
It
up.
might be me.
By the way, you should totally
you too.
stream some more Monster Go Quest tonight, Sylvie.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Not when I'm in a piss poor mood.
Oh, I don't know. I
happened?
think it'll cheer you up just fine.
I don't know.
What happened, Sophie?
Nothing cheers you up like having some strange, horrifying looking girl clamping down
Are you okay, Sophie?
on that.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah, that sounds like you're fantastic.
And just a side tidbit, Who's the Boss ran from 1984 to 1992, so...
I was alive for 5 of its years.
I was born the year it ended.
I was born 2000.
I was born.
I was
I
born
was.
before any of you.
Yep.
I'm surprised I'm not the youngest.
No,
14.
Crystal is. She's like 14.
14.
How
Again,
old are
that's
you, Gerald?
surprising. 16.
Okay, so you're the second youngest then. Because
Yeah,
before
Lily's
Chris,
gonna be 16.
before
Yeah,
Crystal,
second
and
youngest
before-
here. Hell, I remember where there was a time when friggin' Sasha was one of the youngest.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, I'm actually not that young, despite what I sound like.
No, I know you're.
I mean, if
I
we're
know
talking
you're-
about who sounds young, my voice is pretty fucking high pitched.
I don't know how I'm coming across to you, but
Your voice sounds a lot less annoying than mine.
That's important.
Yes, it is.
I will say, when you first came on, you did sound older than 16.
when I first came into the chat or on voice.
On
The voice here.
yeah, on the voice, you honestly sounded older than I did, but that's not saying a whole lot because except for Evie. And you now. I'm the youngest out of us, which is I still think is kind of strange.
We did have a 12-year-old. We did have a 12-year-old come by.
Trying to
But,
forget about that.
yeah.
Well, technically, we hear from Evie's siblings every now and then, and they're
Yes,
younger
but-
than her.
Yeah, and they're younger than
Technically.
me.
And then we call them bananas, and then they go away.
Yes.
What
Oh,
even
apparently
started
Moogle is
that?
roughly the same age as I am.
Ooh.
Oh.
Moogle in
Oh,
the chat.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I am. Surprisingly, I am right around the average age group, and damn it, I left the controller in the kitchen.
In fact, while the people
Whoops.
At least
At
you
least you
leave
didn't
the
put it
remote in the fridge.
At least I
Hey,
didn't put it
that's
in the
what I was
microwave.
saying.
Simultaneous joke, Purple.
Sorry? What was that? You
I like
didn't
said
leave
the
something
same
in
thing.
So, does this remote in the fridge stem from some story?
It was on Jackbox last night.
Oh, okay.
I think
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Twitter Jack.
Yeah, I was kind of preoccupied with Xenoverse. In
Jack-
fact, I'm having withdrawals
Basically, it
right
said
now.
Jackbox is the collection of party games together with You Don't Know Jack that they released recently, and it said something like there was some statistic, some percentage of lost remotes are found in the couch cushions, and 4% of them are found in the fridge.
That kind of makes sense considering.
What?
Yeah, you know, I could see that happening. You're watching TV, you get hungry, you go up to get a snack, and you're rummaging through, you're like, do I want this? Maybe that. Oh, hey, this sounds good. You grab it, you shut the
You
fridge.
drop the remote in the
and-
fridge, and then you
No,
shut
you
it.
just set it down. You
Oh,
set it
that-
down while you were moving stuff around.
Better the fridge than the microwave.
But you just completely didn't notice that you brought it with you.
That makes no sense to me, but okay.
It kind of makes sense to me, considering there's a TV in my kitchen.
I will note that I once went outside to bring in the morning paper because I was up before my parents were, and I wound up accidentally putting the paper into the fridge.
I just came back from getting stuff.
Make sure you didn't leave.
Give me some.
The news was too hot to handle.
Make sure you didn't leave something in the fridge.
Now I wonder, I don't see an area through there. If I fall down there, how do I get out?
Looks like you might be able to get around the side.
There's a
Hello, Tinta.
there is a box at the very bottom to get back out.
Oh, I see it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not stupid. I don't think it's possible to get stuck anywhere.
Yeah,
At least
you can-
not
You
if
can't see it
you're-
when you're on top, but when you're down, you
If you're trying to get stuck, you might get stuck.
At least,
but-
yeah, well, like
There's
within
probably like
normal.
some glitches or whatever, but
Well, Goombario is gone. Oh God!
Well, see you, Goombario.
Pops right out of my ass.
Don't underestimate
this?
my teleportation powers, Mario.
And there's another one.
Boy.
Listen
No.
here, you little
No.
boy. What?
No!
And there's another one for
I
the
don't want to
anal
play
record.
with your stick.
A Goomba.
I don't want to make Belt's list.
What?
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 fork, stick, plus person wearing mask.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
My
I'll do
list
it.
of things shoved up someone's ass.
Stuck orifices, and he's chasing me with a stick.
Oh,
Sky
yeah,
guy.
Because I kind of completely ignored
It's 'cause he's
you
in the
guys talking
sky.
about that, right?
Together.
This is a Sky Guy. Sky Guys are master balloonists. See what they did there with the name? Huh?
Hey! Hey! I didn't notice that!
What was that?
HP 7, attack power 3, defense power 0.
That was me making nonsense noises.
It sounded like you're gurgling.
I was!
He gurgles when he gets upset.
We can attack the balloon too. Let's say fall, they're just like normal Shy Guys.
Or
Why
you could
would I
just,
attack the balloon when
kill
I
him.
could kill them with the exact same move that I kill normal Shy Guys with?
Because you hate Shy Guys so much?
You can't bring logic to a Mario game.
If you need to hit
These
them
guys
with a
hate
hammer,
balloons! Get away from the balloons!
if your hammer is stronger than your boots, I
I
guess.
wish I had a balloon so I could float. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, the balloons
Later
are-
on, Goombario was found with 3 balloons embedded into his ass.
Suddenly this is becoming balloon fight.
Why are you guys so lucky?
Any more
Because it's
purple
funny!
Oh my god, help me, help me.
You don't find the idea of a mushroom with balloons embedded up his ass funny?
No.
Floating upside down.
When did mushrooms start having ass anyway?
Wait, can you tattle on the balloons?
Yeah, that's why.
No, you can't. Unfortunately.
Then why don't...
This
Aw.
is a balloon.
Oh,
It's a balloon.
This
It's
is
made
a
of
balloon.
balloons.
They float.
does
They
the
all
balloon have each
This is a rectal balloon.
Oh shit, I took a bite and missed the heart.
Oh no, all those
I wonder if there
coins. You
is
really
such
needed
thing as
them.
a rectal balloon.
Yes, there is. There's actual some procedures involved of it.
You're asking that seriously?
And I'm giving a serious answer. There is
No,
there are actual medical procedures involved.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
aware of that.
Well,
That's
sometimes they
that
need
looks
to
like a
inflate the
3D
space
puzzle.
to get a better look at something.
Yes. Or just to get some other tool through.
tool.
That sounds like the slogan for the balloon too. Inflate the space.
I should check for other possible star points pieces.
Air points pieces.
Star piece points is.
Technically, the pieces are points of a star.
Yeah, we got that one. There is one behind that gold-colored block to the left of this area.
Gold-colored block to the left of this area. Ah, I see it.
Is that really a gold-colored block, though?
Bless you.
Thank
That's not gold. That's very clearly green.
you. That was yellow.
Hold on, let's not fight over colors again.
Yeah, let's
Not again.
drag that into this.
I don't know if Beld is aware of the dress.
What? I really don't
Let's
understand.
let's not.
Uh,
Please
let's not
don't bring
this
up the dress again. Please don't.
I have to at least know what the fuck this is about.
I want to know.
Okay, fine. Somebody link him that first image
Oh,
and then
God.
nothing else
Here we
because
go
he can
again.
figure it out on his own.
No, there's still explanation needed.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't understand.
So right.
Evie,
on
what don't you understand?
Oh yeah, that's the question I had for that I never
I don't
asked.
understand the whole context of this
You
stuff.
said a famous person posted the picture of the dress. Who was the famous person?
The famous person is... It's got to say here somewhere in this article.
The Thunderbolt!
Who the hell posted it?
You've been thunderstruck.
I think it was posted to either Instagram or Tumblr. Something
No,
like
it was
that.
Probably Twitter.
that again.
There was that mushroom that Mario hates.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. It's so despicable. I will have to do battle with it. With my teeth!
What?
Watch that actually be a poisonous mushroom.
Wait.
So
Probably.
people were debating a dress color? What?
It doesn't have a frown on it, so I
I'm
can just
looking
say.
for the
Purely
answer.
mushroom is dead!
I'm looking for the answer to Arklon's question of who posted it. Then I will get around to explaining it.
Okay.
So what the
And
fuck
it
So,
was-
I find out about what the dress is through Wikipedia, and I'm like,
It's okay. It's not really important who.
I have the answer if people would be quiet.
Okay.
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 It was Taylor Swift who posted it.
Okay.
Of course. Of course.
No.
And
Yes, of course, it all makes sense now! Says
I
the guy
figured-
who knows nothing of what we're talking about.
Yeah. I figured it'd be someone like that around that neighborhood.
ow.
I could have said probably a dozen different female actresses, and Squirrel would have said, of course.
Madonna.
And so, what's the question about this dress?
The middle image of that. Evie, hush for a while. Let me speak. The middle image was posted by Taylor Swift with the question of what color is this dress, and because the lighting of it, Evie. Because the lighting in the picture is so bad, there was the question of, is this dress white and gold, or is it blue and black? The image on the right is color corrected to the actual, colors of the dress. That is what it looks like in proper lighting. They have confirmed with the people that made the dress originally, it is blue and black.
Yes.
But the internet basically exploded and tore itself apart. There were some people who were on the black and blue side, some people on the white and gold side saying, we are right, you are wrong. It is.
Hey, I'm back.
So, typical internet.
So,
internet
how is there an
argument.
argument over this? If the people who made the fucking dress say that it was
That's
one
how there is
color.
an argument.
People fight over...
Because people are retarded and don't understand that everybody doesn't see colors exactly the same.
Well, it's not even that. If the people who made the fucking dress say it is blue and black, that's it. Done.
Every idiotic explanation can be explained
On the
using
internet...
it's the internet.
On the
And
internet,
I think the calculator goes to the bad.
There's not an argument.
Did you
all
get the
time.
calculator, by the way? Because the calculator goes to the badge store guy.
Because the internet is serious business.
Where does the storeroom key? Where do I use
I
that?
believe the storeroom key is used in the box somewhere.
I don't think he's got the calculator yet. That's in another area.
No, I did get the calculator.
So indeed. There it is. Also, there is a stomp one in the blue station where you start stomp star piece. But yeah, the debate came about because it took like a day for people to actually find out, the original dress, what colors it actually was.
And by the way, just to interrupt for a second, that thing you got is basically the way to find collectibles if you don't have a guide.
Seriously?
And when they found out, they still argued.
Yeah, pretty much.
The internet, people argue when there's not even an
Well, then
argument.
it became a philosophical question. I'm still munching corn dogs. I
Corn
just
dogs
dropped
are
the
awesome.
Okay.
I was talking about to Stickman about corn dogs the other day. He's never had one before. They're not really a thing over there.
Who has?
Stickman, he's in England.
Oh, yeah, UK. Yeah, corn dogs are very much an American food.
Yeah, corn dogs are nothing up here either, so.
I mean, yeah, it's a hot dog on a stick dipped in cornbread batter and fried. That's as American as you get.
Oh my god, that very
like
much does not
eggs
sound
It says
appetizing.
American. I
Oh,
think
it
so.
is delicious.
Oh, it is very
Andrews.
delicious.
Where is
I like
the
pigs.
storeroom key again? Or
I
where
like
does the
pigs in a
storeroom key
blanket
go?
myself.
It's the other store.
What do you
The
mean if
one-
memes were still as prominent a thing as they once were? Memes are still incredibly prominent.
This dress
Different
is an
meme.
example. This dress has become a meme. Case in
Do
point
a-
to the image Tiger posted.
Do a barrel
also
roll.
Wikipedia. Because it has its own page on Wikipedia.
Oh my god, Grunk.
No, it would
it
need to be
also
wrapped with
makes it
bacon
easy
too,
and
Grunk.
Make it a
Grunk,
meme.
that's some...
Quite a lot.
Awesome.
Quite, like, this became a meme quicker than quite a lot of other
I haven't
memes.
seen chili cheese-filled ones, but I have seen ones that have jalapeno and cheese in them.
Yeah.
Squirrel, shut up.
What?
But,
Huh?
What?
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 I don't think Squirrel was saying
Why do you
anything there.
rebel
What
against
It's not
the
even in the call right now.
Are you alright?
Is it you?
God
Sophie,
damn
are you
it.
having
Hey, you.
waking dreams?
What happened to you? Sophie?
Are you awake, Sylphie?
That was great! He's
Oh,
not
goodness.
there. He wakes up. Shut up,
How are you
bro!
talking?
Hey, Squirrel, shut
why are you
up,
having
you.
dreams where you're yelling at Squirrel? God damn it.
Squirrel's gonna get a kick out of that when he comes back and we tell him.
I am upset.
Sylvie, are you with us?
He's having nightmares about Squirrel.
I'm upset with you, Selfie.
Has gone to see
But he really is sleeping right now.
Take anything you like in the story. All right, there
Hey, Belle, use your wake-up voice because I have to talk with Sylvie about what he was saying there. In his sleep.
The rest of that is kind of crap, so whatever.
Okay.
Oh man, Trunks.
You should take the snowman doll. You should take the snowman doll and just put it in storage until the end of the next chapter because it will be super useful then.
Trunks, the street there has all kinds of crazy
snowman
shit.
doll.
Like deep fried Oreos.
Selfie, are you awake?
Ow!
Deep fried Snickers.
Fried Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
What?
They pretty much
Fried
deep fry
Coke, yeah.
anything.
I still don't understand how fried Coke works.
One year there was one fair that had
So essentially it's fried sugar.
bug pizza. They had deep fried bugs on a pizza. It was unbelievable.
That's gross.
It was gross.
Who knows? It might have been good.
I can hear you making sounds, Sylvie.
Sophie!
Oh.
Yeah, I hear him making sleepy
Oh,
sounds.
the brand.
He's
Okay,
snoring.
sorry, Trunk.
What happened?
I like how he just turned the microphone on, said "Shut up, Squirrel," and then left the microphone on so we could hear him snoring.
And I thought I went out of it when I was
I'm kind of,
out.
I'm kind of scared to yell right now because I don't want to wake up my parents.
Now Lily's not here, otherwise she could send them like 500
No, no, that is definitely not Foxmouse.
That is the same
wait, now.
reason.
Oh my god.
That's the
Who
same.
thinks who's Mouse?
That's the same reason.
No,
I'm
Mouse.
That sounds absolutely nothing like Mouse.
Who do you think sounds like Mouse?
I would assume
None of
Geralt.
us.
Okay.
Okay.
I can jump it.
Well, the microwave
There you go.
ones usually aren't all that great, Trunk.
Try a different approach to what, Shade?
I see.
What the hell are you talking about, Shade?
ASMR?
ASMR, acute sensory something reception or something. I forget exactly what it is, but it's basically just like really soft noises that
ASMR.
people to sleep.
Ass slapping
Asthma.
Mexican robot.
Blee, 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 blee.
A lot of people use it for relaxing purposes. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the train in there. Bloop.
Speaking of sleeping, I'm starting to try
Yeah.
it out off, so I think I'm gonna go for the night. So you don't have guys have me waking up yelling at Squirrel either.
Now this
You don't
always
want to
made
stick
no
around for
fucking
the.
sense to me.
You don't want to stick around for the thing from Another World comic, Circlon?
Oh no, we're doing that tonight. I thought it was gonna be another Sunday. I mean Friday. Excuse me, Friday, not Sunday.
Oh, we never decided. I just figured I'd throw the idea out there.
What is it we're doing?
What is it we're doing?
We watched The Thing on my... Was it? Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah, we watched The Thing on my Classics night on Monday, and it reminded me that...
I missed that.
Yeah, evidently so.
You could do the musical.
But if it makes you feel better, as soon as...
Well,
Oh
you
my
guys,
God.
if you want, since people are nodding off and there's not a whole lot,
But
you want to
if it
just run to the comics now?
What? No, I like doing this.
And it is actually better that Sophie sleeps through the comics. They are still pretty grotesque.
I will note that I probably won't want to be part of that one either, actually.
Oh,
Why? You don't like it?
Mostly just because I've never been a fan of horror things in general.
If
I've
you're
always
saying
found them
they're-
too stupid to pay attention to.
If you're saying they're
Oh, we're gonna be
According
making
to-
fun of them.
But according
True,
to
but
Fernan,
still.
these are really dumb comics.
And
Yes, these reach maximum level stupid.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and try it.
I hope I hope they don't.
Well, Candace,
Are these
if
an
it makes you
official
feel
thing, or
any
are these
better-
just some random dude?
Oh yeah,
Next
these
time I
are
do-
official. And,
Okay, I
um,
just wanted to make sure that if
That-
they're reaching Maximum
that-
Stupid,
that-
they have to be
Yeah,
official.
But are
John
there
Cameron
fuse
said that
boxes?
the first one of these out from
Allegedly.
Dark Horse Comics, the original Thing from Another World comic set, is his favorite of all the, non-movie things.
Really?
Okay, Ark, what were you trying to ask me there?
No, I'm not asking. I just said you were upset you missed the movie. I said, oh, it's okay. If it makes you feel any better, if Oh My God No ever pops up, you might get a chance to watch the great prequel, because I have that in my stack now.
Oh, the 2011 one, that one fucking sucked.
Yes,
Oh,
I
hey,
know.
Lily's here.
That's why it's
Sure.
the Oh My God No stack. Oh, you've seen it already?
Yeah, I saw it like when it came out on DVD.
Oh, there's a
Hey.
reason why it's in the Oh My God No stack.
Oh. God damn.
Unless she's.
From what I hear, the comic book should be in the Oh My God No stack.
It's here instead.
The Oh My God No stream.
Sylphie.
Well, if Sylphie wakes up, then we don't do the comics, because I don't want to give Sylphie nightmares.
You might give me nightmares.
Sophie seems to
We don't- I don't care about
that.
If you guys are doing
Have
this,
sweet dreams of my voice.
Oh my god.
Okay, which one is it?
I do not need to hear that.
We'll start with one which the premise and such is really good, just that the characters are immensely stupid. Questionable research.
Okay, so that's the first one?
Yes.
So that's like.
And questionable research is not in continuity. The others, Thing from Another World, Climate of Fear, and Eternal Vows are all in continuity with each other. And then the other one, the Norseman one, that is completely on its own continuity. That is basically The Thing invades the Vikings.
What?
Oh man.
What?
What?
And it was the most metal thing ever.
Why the Vikings?
What?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, the Lost Vikings?
Huh?
Just the Vikings.
Okay, so just the Vikings. then.
Okay.
We'll have to
Okay.
listen to Valhalla I Am Coming while we.
So which one are we starting
That sounds
with?
like I must have Valhalla I Am Coming sounds like a porn theme song.
Innocent song by Led Zeppelin. We'll have to listen to that while we're.
Are we starting with Climate of Fear?
No, questionable research. I kind of want to start with the one with the Vikings.
Is this scary?
Well, the
yes, these are going to
original.
be scary, Evie.
Well, scary assuming you find things
Scary
involving
yet
really stupid
retarded.
people.
Scary in the fact that there are
What is your
things,
definition of scary?
that there are gruesome things depicted. There are going to be people murdered in.
They're gonna become.
Here's the thing. The 80s version you probably would have found scary, but if these are as horrible as Vernon says they are, I think they'd just be more irritating than scary. Especially if you're a fan.
These are mostly just
What is this?
like. Again, like there's going to be a lot of continuity breaks in that there are things that are going to be
I
happening.
find it
in
really
these-
hard to find a comic scary though.
Yeah,
Something about
Yeah, me
you know
too.
graphic novels is just not terrifying.
but I will say that the others that start with The Thing from Another World, the basic one with no subtitle, that one has McCready survive. This one, Questionable Research, does not. Where this one begins, it has been quite some time since the end of the movie, and Creedy and Childs are most likely frozen dead somewhere. Never actually confirmed, they just are not involved in any way.
Okay.
Which one can we start with?
Questionable Research.
Questionable research. I don't see
And-
that.
I kind of think that Sylphie should wake up, if only because I don't think he would want to suddenly wake up to some of these scenes.
Maybe we should do this
Oh,
on
here it
another
is.
Friday.
It's cut off.
Yeah, it's The Thing from Another World - Questionable Research.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So let's see. Anything really scary? Well, there's a monster.
From here, I'm gonna.
It creeps around.
Take a look at what's.
By the way, if the monster has voice acting, I am giving it Toad voice.
Wait for eternal vows, Val. Good fucking lord, wait for eternal vows. I cannot.
Now we know where
describe
Toad comes
Well,
from.
sadly, I
cannot
won't be able to
emphasize
stick
the levels
around
of
for
stupidity that
much
eternal
of
vows
this.
reaches.
because
That
it's
sounds
already 1 o'clock
promising.
in the
Why I
morning.
want us to read these.
Why are we not just starting with the continuity ones? Anyway, whatever.
Oh God, is Zeta here? Zeta
Because
is
this
here.
one- This one is
Oh,
kind of
God.
good.
Well, okay, then we need to get
Zeta,
Zeta in.
I read ahead. You will have to pay attention to this.
We need to
one.
get Zeta into the call so that he can do
Yes,
his penis
yes,
voice.
Yes.
Oh my god.
To do with this. Oh man.
Zeta should do who's?
Zeta needs to do his penis voice for us.
You want me to add him to the call?
Trying to remember what.
We might want to drop Sylphie if he's just going to snore loudly.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So we don't scare him.
I never drop Sylphie when he's asleep because I like to hear. Because I always find it funny when he injures himself waking up.
Yeah, but again,
You are a bit sadistic there, Bill.
Well, he would injure himself anyway, but this way we can at least derive some positive aspect from it.
So can I add him?
Why do you need that? Hey guys, can I join?
Well, we need you to do the voice for more than just that one line thing.
So am I gonna add Zeta? Or...
Apparently, they found something good for you, Zeta.
I don't know what it is, but
I hope it's a
Should
bird.
I add him?
well, the thing does have a lot of tentacles, so
oh,
Should I add him?
Can I join?
Should I add him? Because I meant to add the call thing.
Why are there so many candles?
Oh!
I don't know.
Hey,
Sylphie,
Sylphie
why are
woke
there
up.
so many candles?
Wait, did he wake up or is he speaking in his sleep?
So
I
many
think he is still
candles.
sleeping.
I can't tell.
I can't tell.
okay. So we know in his dream, Squirrel is speaking, and he wants him to shut up, and there are candles involved.
See, this is why I don't want to drop him from the call. It's because I'm finding this interesting.
I feel like
If it actually gets legitimately scary, Sophie will be the comedic relief.
A penis from another world.
Or Zeta, maybe.
I think he'll be fine. Like I said, I don't think this is going to be
It's a
scary. It's a comic.
Wait a minute. What if Sylphie is thinking about that earwax candle thing that we were talking about earlier?
The squirrel?
Squirrel, why are
Yeah,
there so
shit,
many
I
candles?
want the candles.
Oh my god, it's a wet dream and it's horrifying.
Squirrel, why are
A
there so many
wet
candles?
dream.
Why did you invite me here, Squirrel?
you the fit.
What? Candles don't go there, Squirrel. What are you doing?
Strawberry white.
Not the candles,
Okay.
squirrel. Please.
Are we all set? Is everybody ready with the comic?
I have got it already.
Quite.
Okay.
I got the first page up.
Okay, now he's getting.
First thing.
Okay, now he's getting just no.
We're going to have this noise is going to have to be the noises.
Oh,
that
we
will
can pretend.
be the
Oh, guys,
background.
we can pretend that Sylphie is like the background
Which
music.
one's the first
Here's
page?
the
If he was
thing.
more synthetic, it would be like John Carpenter music right there. And you're like,
He almost sounds like Escape from New York.
What? Hey,
Which
what?
one's the first page?
Like I downloaded that thing from another one called Small Research, but the pages seem to all be out of order, and I'm not sure which one's
Yeah,
stopped.
exactly. They're out
What?
of order for
Make
some-
sure the pages are sorted by name.
Yeah, I did that, but it goes to
That
like.
is actually
10
true. What's
Oh,
with
Hold on,
the...
stop, time out, stop. It is actually in order because this was not printed as a single comic.
Oh.
This was printed in one of those Dark Horse collection things.
yeah, you
with a
notice
lot of
they
other
say Dark
things.
Horse Comics number 13, number 14, number 16. So those are the pages in that entire comic.
I see.
Oh,
Not
It is all in order. It's
Okay.
just
Okay.
These,
So it's
I still can't
number.
get into this.
So it's number 13010. That's the first one that we should be
If
looking
my
at.
toad voice hasn't given him nightmares, Tiger, I don't think the thing will.
Guys,
Oh, Squirrel, stop speaking in tone voice.
I think we might have. Maybe we might have an awake Sylvie.
Or you just farted really loud. I think he's actually rolling over on his microphone.
He's eating his microphone.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay, I was wrong. So,
Oh,
yeah.
well. All
Okay,
of a sudden
once
we'll just
again.
hear him say, "Eat it, Germany."
Are we all set? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I'm ready to set sail.
Let's do this.
Antarctic Research Outpost 31. After.
Whop,
And-
whop, whop!
Yes, all sound
It's a
effects will be
comic
Toad voice
book.
as per usual.
Yes.
I want
Roger.
to voice this guy with the beard.
It's a comic book. I don't think it's going to be that scary. Besides, we're going to be reading it. It's definitely not going to be scary. I think it's alright.
It might be
That
scary.
is very true.
Possibly.
You and Arlene see if there's anything left in the buildings. Files, photos of any kind. Or any kind of record of what happened here. The rest of you, come with me.
It really looks like the base is just a giant turd. It really does.
Yeah.
See,
Torch the
Tiger,
hell out
we're
of it,
already saying it looks like a giant turd. Yeah, this is going to be terrifying.
Yeah, what are we supposed
This
to
looks
do?
terrifying.
We're
It's a giant
supposed
turd.
to
That's
hunt
scary.
down specimens.
I play horror movies too, but that's usually because.
Oh my god, it's a
it
specimens.
depends on what you're showing. Camera in the.
This is still you. I think this is the one you were just voicing, Purple.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we sure we know what to look for?
Yes. Absolutely certain. We're supposed to look for shit like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, sweet Jesus!
Oh my god, it's
I really do
creatures.
wonder how much time elapsed between him saying yes and absolutely certain.
Well, there was enough time for a
Well, you
dramatic
see
camera
those
pan.
tracks. Obviously, they had to walk that full distance because he wouldn't have said absolutely certain, or he wouldn't have asked, "Are we sure we know what we're looking for?" when that thing's right in front of him.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that Damn It Hooper is Beardy Guy.
Yeah, but we have a Toad sound effect first.
Crack!
Damn it, Hooper! Be careful.
Yeah, sorry, I don't expect it to be this big.
I don't
Yes,
think that's the
we
same
think
guy
it's
anymore.
only this big. Any bigger, we would have to leave part of it behind.
Is it me, or is is that guy's head really big in that third panel?
No,
It
it's
is.
not just you. It's not
I'm
just you.
not really worried about the size. It's the fact that my head is too big for my body. It's the whole concept that creeps me out.
Well, don't let it worry you. Once we get this thing to the Donna check, it'll be harmless.
Oh my god, he's
we need
muttering.
now is for Barbara and Arlene to stop taking all day. Stop talking all day. Jesus.
Sophie was muttering
Get off
something
the
and I want to
phone,
know what it
Barbara.
was.
Okay, who wants to be Barbara?
Is that a female?
Ostensibly.
I'm
Could
guessing
be a
the
guy
blonde is
named
Barbara.
Barbara,
Well, isn't Eve still in the chat?
No, I don't think so.
Let's see.
Out?
Or is she still here? I don't know.
No,
I will
she's
say
not
that
here.
Oh,
as
she's
the
still
comic
there.
goes on, it will not. It will increasingly not matter who's voicing who, since obviously people die.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
Maybe
That was me
something.
coughing.
Oh, coughing.
Wait, I just heard Evie. She is in the chat.
Okay. So, Evie takes at least
Yes.
one of the women.
Take one of the women.
Okay.
We're on page
Hey,
3.
who's using our names in vain?
it's about time. Let's get the hell out of here.
I think this was me.
No, you're on the right side of the panel.
Oh, yes, I see. Sorry. I'm a
No
venturer.
problem, kids. Strap yourself in and kiss the show goodbye. Next up, what the hell? How
Something.
Donna Checo.
New York
Donna
City.
Checo.
There. Los Angeles. New York City. I don't care.
We're going to Domino's.
Yeah. And now someone else needs to talk.
Huh?
Somebody can be angry blonde. Also, I will say that the human art in this is really questionable.
Well,
Yep. Look at the size of her head in that
I have blonde hair.
Look at that fourth
and
panel. Holy shit, their heads.
I have blonde hair, and I'm angry sometimes. So
I
like,
think one of them might be the thing already.
Look at the second panel.
Pretty bad.
Panel. Those two women's faces is terrifying.
One of them is a woman.
I don't think a single person heard me there.
That's not a woman?
No, one of them was the person I was voicing a minute ago.
Oh god, it looks so different.
That's how bad the art is, I guess.
Oh my god.
Maybe
that's
he's the
actually
thing
good.
and he's trying to get used to his new face.
That's actually another thing of, not really caring to keep track of who's voicing who, because it's going to be hard to tell who is who.
I said I don't think a single person heard me, but I am actually a blonde, and I am
Yeah, I heard you say that.
quite a lot of times. So I will voice this angry blonde chick that somebody
Okay, go.
described.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, it looks like you got lucky.
Well, lay off the cigarettes, Barbara. Or Arlene, I can't tell you apart. Your faces keep changing. Anyways, that we did, my dear. That we did. How was your adventure?
Spooky, but fruitful. One of the men there made extensive notes, videotapes, and even these.
Floppies!
My ninja info card.
Hey, don't copy those floppies.
Quite look right.
Floppy disk for Fox.
What?
So apparently, Squirrel is annoying him with candles, and he's making cheeseburgers out of them.
Black take notes here. So shut up, Squirrel.
Somebody needs to just write all of these
Too
sentences.
many candles.
Somebody needs to write all these sentences down and then make just a short story out of this.
Yeah,
and
we
then
should throw
show it
these
to
into
him
Mad
after.
Libs or something. So.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm keeping a notepad of all the things Sylvie mentioned here.
Things Sylvie is afraid of.
Okay. And what are those?
They're my ninja info cards.
Okay. Right. Near as we can figure, a simulator model. If his notes are any indication, he ran several tests, including infected simulations, all neatly backed up before he was killed.
And my head has gotten way too big. Jesus, your head really is big. What the fuck?
Also, I will say that
But
people who
that's
made
not
this
all.
comic actually
That's not the only part of my body that has increased in size since we've been here.
Oh god, no! I wasn't expecting that from Candace.
I've been spending way too long with you guys. Plus, before an hour into our call, which is not very much time, I had 2 entire glasses of Crown Royale without any kind of dilution in it.
Also, why
Boy, the floppy disk sure got a lot smaller from when she
Also-
first told some up.
Also,
that's a different thing. That's
Oh,
the
hey,
tape.
we have an audio log because people totally keep those. Those are totally a thing that real people make.
Also-
Again, that is the tape that McCready made. It's seen in the movie of him making that as a recording just in case all of them were killed, to have.
I really have I have to watch that movie again because it's been way too long since I watched that, and I cannot remember that scene that you're talking about.
Failed in the 80s. Those were normal.
Was it like it was obviously near the end, right?
No, about like halfway through. Pretty much, things were just starting to come to a head. Like, they knew about the thing, and they knew it was taking over bodies. So, in one of those lulls between, major action scenes, he made the recording and then hid it.
Okay.
So that there would be some recording remaining if everyone on the station died.
And we also have like 25 pages or so
Also,
fine.
But yes. But that's not all. Another fellow kept his.
Evie,
Shut up, Evie!
What?
Jesus Christ!
Someone else is trying to read a line.
Really? This is a lot more than I expected.
I didn't even get to finish my line, but whatever.
Really?
Another fellow kept his own audio locking on this address drawer. There.
Really? Again?
It goes right up to the big day, too. I'll bet. I can't wait to hear it. Should be interesting.
Could make a movie based on it.
I can't believe you're thinking about it like this.
Did he say shawarma?
What?
I'm pretty sure I heard that right as well. I'm pretty sure I heard shawarma there.
Okay.
So add that to the list of notes.
Shawarma.
Oh, that's Sophie.
Like what, Hooper? And why am I talking more and more like Nappa?
Because we want to.
Like it's some kind of cutesy critter. And the way you talk about those men, I mean, they're dead, for God's sake. Can't we at least show them a little respect?
Why should we show
Take it easy.
Wait, how did she get on the other side of him?
That's the other.
That's the other girl. I know, they're hard to tell apart.
Wait, but I thought the other girl wasn't blonde. The other girl's flying the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. The one that
if you're both back here, who's flying the helicopter?
Chinese.
There's this magical thing called autopilot.
This one.
I think it's literally just a person who we have not heard the name of. It's just some other person.
Some person that probably won't matter.
Wait, are we
Yeah,
on
they were
Twitch?
all wearing helmets before, so it's very hard
Oh
to
God,
say.
Bill, you're on Twitch.
Should we switch from Twitch?
Oh, that's true.
You should have switched because
Oh shit.